Okay, you zooming in on that? After we've totally destroyed these people's rockery and drowned the joint, finally a green tree pokes its head out. As you can see, that's one of the... I'll wait till this live feed. As you can see, we've got a head of a green tree poking out after we've destroyed the rockery and flooded the joint. And the reasons why it's swaying its head to and fro is normally they're in the trees. And whilst they're in the... look at that cockroach. And whilst they're in the trees, the branches blow with the wind, so they make their head sway to and fro to make themselves look like a branch. I've absolutely flooded underneath that step and hosed it all down, but now just the sun came out, and we've been here for probably an hour now trying to chase these things, but at least we can see guaranteed 100% they're green trees, and the dogs are safe with it. But this fella's going to come out and move along. He's one of the younger boys, I'd say. It won't be too long till the second one follows suit. But as soon as he comes out about 2 foot of him and starts to go under another rock, I'll jump over and grab him.
Now we have to stand still like little statues.
Yeah. He's focusing on the dogs behind us. The dogs were behind us.
They're inside now.
See him swaying? He'll start to move now. Once he sways, you'll confirm that there's no boogeyman around. You'll see his tongue go left, right and centre. And then he'll come out.
He's inching out a bit, but yeah.
You zoomed in on that, Brooke?
Yeah.
At least we know they're not whip snakes and the dogs are safe. It's just
no venom at all.
Yeah, the owner's heart is just a bit tender after seeing so many. In the last couple of days, they've seen heaps. Are you coming out from underneath the second step or the first one there?
It looks like the second one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I might. If we don't catch him, I'm going to blast underneath the second step.
It's like a half and half kind of thing.
Because I stuck the hose under there.
I'm going to call this one Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze?
Yeah.
You're a sicko.
I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Come on.
Very little sleep.
Come on, Sneaky. You've already wasted heaps of time on this job. Let's catch a few of you. I need breakfast.
I need more breakfast. Still hungry.
If he goes back in again, I'll blast under the second step, because that's obviously where you can see it looks like he's coming from.
Come on, little noodle. My legs are getting sore standing here.
What did you say when they wagged their head?
Try to stay still if you can, because he's watching you. The wave in the head is because they spend 80% of their life in trees, and even on a mild day like today, if you look at the branches, they're all moving.
Yeah.
So they, to camouflage, make themselves look like a leaf, swaying nicely in the wind. But that doesn't work when you're sitting on a concrete slab. Here it comes.
Is he going to come and try and combat
He's
with us?
just going to get shitty with you because you called him Patrick Swayze.
You want me to go in?
No,
Maybe
stay
it's
still. Just stay
Patricia
still.
Swayze.
No, that's a Patrick.
Okay.
If you go in, it'll frighten him. He'll sit there for another 15 minutes waiting for the world to... Of course, they see differently to us. Like, us humans, I can look across and go, well, that's a truck over there and that's a tree and there's a human over there. But everything to them is just a blob poking up out of the ground until it moves. And then when it moves, they focus on it.
Oh, there's a bit of hair that keeps tickling my nose. It's so itchy right now.
So the theory is to sit still and let it think that we are just a tree. And it'll think, okay, well, the last 10 minutes of water has been shitting me, so I'll go over here where it's a bit drier. When he starts to go and his head is behind a rock, that's when I'll make my move. And then once we've caught one, then I'll blast underneath the second step and see if we can get 2, 3 and 4 out. And 5 and 6.
And however many other.
Come on, up, Periscope, move. Buster, move. Here he goes. Here he goes. Got a mark on his neck.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I think it's a bit of dirt from the water that's on. There's a few on his
Come on, you.
Patrick, move your bum.
At least now, him looking over there means he's not focusing on us.
Yeah.
So now he's looking around, he's going to make a move now. Usually his tongue will come out just before he does it. That'll hit.
Just try not to move too much. Or at all. Welcome to the joys of live feed. Well, you can stare at one spot for the next 3 minutes. Just waiting. God, my hair. Now my ear. You notice everything gets really itchy when you're standing still and you can't move.
Stay still, you're going to move now. He's going to go.
I wonder how many other people that are watching this are actually sitting completely still as well.
You see, you must have noticed something. There's
Yeah,
a lizard. See the lizard off to the left?
side.
A lizard on the left-hand side of the steps ran.
Okay.
And he's that movement, they're very, very
Alert.
reactive or alert to movement. And that lizard was actually in grave danger, except for the fact is that this snake's under there mating, so there's better things in life right now. But otherwise, that lizard would be in deep trouble.
It'd be a cool video to get.
Come on, buddy, just move.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously, all the commotion that's gone on, he's as alert and as concerned and aware as anything.
Yeah.
So even when little bits of dirt are dropping off the ledge there, that's why he spins around and looks at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Noodle. They're beautiful snakes. And they're very cheeky as well. Like usually when we show up to find one, it'll disappear.
Yeah.
And then you won't have to look too far because it's usually in a tree watching you. For those who just started watching, we're in Ormeau. There was a video previously where we thought they were whip snakes, and that went for 20 minutes and I was trying to flush them out. And we've seen a photo. And this is what we've got. Tree snake.
So do you know if it's a male or
Because of the size of it, and because of the fact it's out and about, 98% chance male.
He's obviously not locked up with her though.
He's one of the wishful thinkers. Come on, buddy, bust a move. He may not want to even leave.
Well, he better do something soon. My legs are getting sore.
I now know what that unusual amount of money was that came out of my account.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was to do with the FPOS machine.
Okay. Ah. Makes sense.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, he's going to do it. Oh, he's going to go back in.
Don't you dare,
He's coming across the step, so stay still. He's going to go across the step. Here we go. Leave him, leave him, leave him.
Nice little blue.
Wait. If he starts to stick his head under a rock, I'll grab him, but he's coming out now, so that's good. Here we go. I'll wait till 80% of his body's out. Or if he starts to go back in there, I'll grab the loop and pull him backwards. But, yeah. He's assessed that all is good. He's going to come across the step. Come on, fatty. We can get you, mate. See all the lumps on them? That's a parasite they get from eating frogs. It's a skin worm. It's a worm that lives under their skin. And yeah, it eventually kills them. But usually you get
Painful.
the old 2 metre green tree snakes. They're riddled with them.
What, are you going to sunbake there, are you?
Yeah, if his head goes back down like that, that's cool. I'll grab him, which suits me.
Yep.
And see those lumps on him? That's heaps of.
a photo of it? Oh my God.
I'm going to put the hose.
Got a kink in his neck.
Yeah. Something has grabbed him.
Scar from previous.
Yeah, he's had a run in with something, a scar on his neck. Anyway, I'm going to get the hose and see if I can get some more of these girls out.
Boys.
Yeah.
don't eat frogs when they come back anyway. So I guess in a way it does expand their life,
Yeah.
but it's just an inevitable thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you go out in the sun and you down to the sun. Usually with these guys, they actually, when they get upset or defend themselves, they have a really bad smell. It kind of smells like dirty washing in a way.
And so that
Like if Tony grabs that, then it's like, it's worth it, you can get rid of the rest of the smell.
Here we go, here's another one right here. It's still small.
It's still small. Get in, buddy.
So the second step was to blame, and I'm saying the first step. Still waiting for the girl to come out.
So you don't know
They're the top now. Back in there. Get back in the bag. Try to climb back up.
and he won't bite you or bite through that bag.
If they did bite, it's like even if I let them bite,
Yep.
they've got tiny holding teeth. And barely break the skin if you're jumping our page. I think yesterday or the day before I caught one in Nerang.
Yeah.
When I was catching it, it went for 5 minutes on my hand. And then when I got him off, didn't even leave a mark. So
I got a lovely
you sometimes can get a really big one.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get a really big green tree that'll get you in a spot. And me being made of cellophane, as you can see, I've got cuts all over me. They'll break the skin, but only just.
Yeah.
See, there's even a possibility that these steps are up here.
Yeah.
But as you can see how we pick them up and there's nothing. They're really, really placid. There's nothing to worry about your dogs. Just that little lizard that's running around here should be very nervous.
The red ones.
They're a little,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the So they
They can get into a hole once they're big, yeah. So as you can see, they're quite thin snakes to start with.
because we had one in the house, in the bathroom.